And welcome to the first installment of Resident Evil Zero. It's me, Predaconvoy, the baldy with the Barry Burton beard, and I've still got a really tickly nose. I'm beginning to think it might be my allergies, you know. Anywho, this morning we finished off the mansion incident with Chris. We got Chris and Rebecca and Jill out alive. Nobody knows about Barry because nobody saw him. He wasn't in Chris's playthrough at all. So, here we are. The door to danger has once again opened, and we are going back to before the beginning. We are prequeling with Resident Evil Zero, which originally, I was going to mention this at the end of the last stream, but I'll mention it at the beginning of this one, was originally in development for the Nintendo 64. Programming had been started on it. There were some early version screenshots released featuring Rebecca wearing a beret similar to Jill, a white Stars beret though. Costume was a bit different from original Resident Evil 1, but it was shelved essentially because they didn't. I think maybe because they didn't think the system could handle it to its fullest. And also Nintendo would have been working on the GameCube at that time. So when they started working on the remaster of, or rather the remake of the original Resident Evil, they decided that Zero would couple up with that, and they gave it the same sort of gritty, sort of slightly noirish vibe. You'll see, it looks very much like the one that we've just finished playing this morning. If you haven't watched that playthrough, it's on my VODs, go check it out. Might even go back to that and play as Jill at some point, but maybe not straight away. So, I'm loading my game. I'm doing this playthrough for funsies and for the story so that you guys can experience it, but just so that it's not, you know, I don't want it to drag on too long because I am going to do all of the Resident Evil games in sequence, so I'm going to be using some of the unlockables that I've got. Not all of them. I don't want, like, super weapons, but a bit of infinite pistol ammo and stuff here and there is always good. The extras in this game are unlocked once you complete the game, starting with the Leech Hunter minigame, where you've got to collect as many little model, or like, I suppose they're like ornamental leech trophies as you can, whilst running through various areas, killing all the enemies. If you kill all the enemies and get all the leeches, and I think it's timed as well, I think it counts you down or something, you get various rewards based on how well you do. And if you do the very, very best, you can unlock infinite ammo for all the weapons. And that is what I've got to play with. So, back once again for the Renegade Master. D4 Damager, power to the people. Let's do this thing.
A Midwestern town in America, Raccoon City. A solitary island far off in the sea. Rockfort Island.
We haven't been there yet, but we will.
Would become the second Raccoon City, Sheena Island.
That's in Survivor,
there are still many
which we
unanswered questions about
haven't
these seemingly unrelated yet intensely traumatic events.
Intensely traumatic. Hi, Jamie.
Though it is believed that the international enterprise umbrella was somehow involved, little is known as to the origin of this faceless corporation.
Oh, we know all sorts about it now.
Was it established? By whom?
Who are they? What do they, and why?
And how was the T-virus created? To uncover the truth, we must delve deeper into the events which transpired in the beginning, before the mansion incident.
July 23rd, Raccoon Forest 2017. As in, 8:15, you know, not the year.
Too?
Yeah.
You think so too? Yeah. Bunch of umbrella business types. Check his lapel pin there. And this is where it gets a little bit anime, I'm not gonna lie. Look out, it's the sticky vagina monsters of death. They're everywhere, and they're very slimy. Those are the leeches that I mentioned, not the trophy ones, of course. They're the real McCoy. And he is like the most anime villain I have seen since that one set on the boat on the PlayStation 2, which had basically the last boss looking like some kind of Resident Evil Pokemon. 2 hours later, above Raccoon Forest.
Began as a simple investigation of some bizarre murders in the suburbs of Raccoon City.
Enrico,
Nothing
Forrest,
in our
Kenneth,
training could ever have prepared
Richard,
us for the nightmare
Rebecca.
that ensued. We never stood a chance.
I think the first guy it passed was Edward Dewey.
What's going on? Engine failure. Emergency landing.
And what's his name? Served as the body of the Bravo Team's helicopter pilot. What's his face? He was a new addition to the team for these games. He wasn't in the original lineup on the PS1, so I can never remember his name. Rebecca's famous thumbs up.
Check the current position and investigate the surrounding area.
Yes, Enrico.
Captain, look!
Enrico Marini. Ooh, military police. Or megapixels. Well, somebody's been murderized.
What happened?
Reminds me of that bit off Alien, where they're getting on the aliens rather when they're getting on the
Court
dropship.
order for transportation. Prisoner Billy Cohen,
Cohen.
ex-lieutenant, 26 years old. Court-martialed and sentenced to death July 22nd. Prisoner is to be transferred to the Regathon base for execution.
Those poor soldiers. They were good men just doing their jobs, and that scum murdered them and escaped.
All right, everyone, let's separate and survey the area. Our friend is brutal and ruthless. Keep your guard up.
So they just think they're on the search for a fugitive. Little suspecting of the evil that lies within the Raccoon Forest on the Arklay Mountains. Let's just send an 18-year-old off into the dark where there's a military trained killer. Ooh. Drippy train. Oh no, it's just starting raining. Typical. Never fails. Do something nice with my hair and it chucks it down. Shame she didn't bring an umbrella. The door to safety is shut. There is no turning back. Now, let's see what I've got. Oh, the controls are all different. Oh no. That's still my map. What's my thingy? Went swimming at lunch. Oh, hunting for fish. Ah. Oh, Jamie. Oh, you. You're doing a bit more Horizon. I thought I saw a Twitch notification while I was sorting my lunch out. Still haven't eaten my actual lunch because I did like these little hot pastry parcel things for me and Amy. And they take like half an hour to do, so that was pretty much it. Okay. Back. How do I shot web? Okay, that's aim. Okay. Oh, okay. R2 is now. Like, look at that rocket launcher. It's a little grenade launcher, really. Infinite handgun, some machine gun ammo, and some handgun ammo. Can I combine that with that? No, I can't. Okay. I'm going to leave that, and I'm going to leave that because that is too powerful to be playing this with. I'm just going to start with my pistol. Infinite ammo. Right, options, because I want to change this control style if I can. Didn't have a chance to do that beforehand because it's obviously loading up what it saved on the 0 file. The 0 file before. So controls wise, oh dear. Can I have circle as status? Can you have circle as status in any of these at all to make it like the previous game? No, you can't. Okay, so I guess I'm keeping it as it is then. So I've got aim. Swap character, aim and change target on my top ones. Can I have the aim and change target on the bottom ones? Oh no, only on the one side. I don't like that at all. Cool, I'll keep it as it is then. So, aim, map, reload, action. So reload is circle, not square now. I'm going to die because of this. I guarantee I'm probably going to die because I forget the control system. I'll get used to it. Move main character, move partner character. Okay, don't want to give too much away. So I guess we'll leave that as it is. Now Rebecca, for her personal item, doesn't have a lighter. She doesn't have a lockpick. She's got a mixing set. And... oh! Different costumes. Stars 2002. Stars 1996. Oh! Oh, I might go with that one. Stars 1997. That's from the director's cut. She's got her sports gear from the RPD gym, which in both the original Resident Evil 1... no, 2. In the original Resident Evil 2, and even in the remake Resident Evil 2, if you search Wesker's desk, different way in each, the original and the remake, there is a photo of Rebecca in that gear. So Wesker, creepier than we thought. Oh, I think I've just found myself a cheerleader. She was always right there when I need her. Cowgirl. Leatherette. I've never seen a nurse dressed like that, but okay, Capcom. Stars prototype. That is the Nintendo 64 costume. Ooh, Team Wesker, all in black. So, what do we vote? Jamie wants to go cheerleader. Shall we? We're going to go cheerleader? We can always change it later, can't we? In some of the cutscenes, obviously, she'll appear in whatever she's supposed to be in. But, yeah, why not? Let's be a Capcom cheerleader to start with. Fun, fun, fun. Okay. Map-wise, the door I'm facing is locked. I can only go this way. Oh no, the 180-degree turn doesn't work that way. How does the... oh, duh. Do I... luggage lies strewn about the cabin? That's... yes, it's stained red with blood. How do you... no, no, no. How do you do a 180 then on this? If it's not that... let's check the controls again. Sorry about the slow start here. I have to find out how to do that 180. Quick turn. Circle and down. I thought that was what I was doing, but maybe it wasn't. I want to cross that square. Okay. So 180. It doesn't really work with the... doesn't work with the analog stick. That's why it only works with the D-pad. So I'll have to remember that. Okay. Bloodstained seats, luggage strewn. Here we go. On the Ecliptic Express, the railroad to hell.
This is Officer Chambers from STARS Bravo team.
Pre-rendered
Please
cutscene.
identify yourself.
No cheerleader.
Is someone there?
No, it's just the radio. Thanks for the reminder. I'll be able to scroll up chat and remember. Oh, blimey. Oh, look. A man in a hat. No crimson heads in this, though, thankfully. Get away, get away. Do you want to maybe shoot the guy right in front of you, Rebecca?
What just happened? I thought they were dead.
They are. Very. Okay, so that's the one I came through. I should... Oh, damn it. That lack of a 180 is going to kill me. I'm just going to keep... I'll just turn around by running backwards. That'll work. There's nothing to pick up in this room. The other room's green. Because it's got items in. Okay, I think I get it. I think I get it. And at least if you look on your map in this one, because obviously the mechanic that I showed you straight away that I just glossed over and didn't even mention, L2 to select the map, cross item list. It shows you what you've got and what you, because there's no item boxes in this, so you just leave things strewn about the floor. So my rocket launcher, my handgun ammo, my machine gun ammo, weapons show up as red, ammo as blue, healing items I think probably green. So always worth remembering that. No item boxes, which means no linked item boxes, which means if you need something desperately and you left it all the way on the other side of the map, you gotta go get it. Which absolutely sucks. If you forget something really important in this game and it's a while away, you've got to maraud your way through a bunch of monsters to get back to it. The rain outside is quickly turning into a downpour. What's in here then? Room 202. Not to be confused with room 101. Could open it up and climb through to the other room. I don't see why not. Passenger's diary. July 14th. So like a week ago. Orders came from the boss today. Sorry, chocolate. Looks like we're in charge of investigating the remains of the Arklay Mountains laboratory. Ah. We're moving in 2 groups. The initial group is assigned to start checking what's left of the abandoned experiment. July 16th. Unfortunately, the test production of BOW Type Y139 had to be suspended because of this investigation. It's the same with Type Y139. There's still so much we don't know about responses to the crustacean T virus. There's a lot of interesting research left. Depending on the species and nurturing conditions, only minute doses of T bring about remarkable changes in solidity, size, multiplication of internal toxins, and brain development. If these effects can be controlled, a powerful weapon could be produced. But the sudden development of the shell results in a corresponding fragility. Certain areas become exceedingly weak. Problematically, one of these areas is the head carapace. This lab we're going to, were they pursuing the same research? It would certainly help to find data and samples that would help us in our research. June 19th. The day is finally approaching. I'm growing more anxious. The Raccoon City newspapers and TV stations are full of reports about the bizarre murders in the suburbs. It can't be the virus. Can it? If it is, we're all screwed. No, I can't think of that now. I have to concentrate on this investigation and make sure it goes smoothly. Okay. Oh, look, more stuff. Take the Molotov cocktail? Yes! I'm on caution already, my god. Take the handgun ammo. I don't need it, but I'll try and take it so that I can leave it. Take the Magnum. Oh, I could make this game so easy with the Magnum. But I'm going to try and stick to... I might use the Magnum for bosses. I'll just try and stick to my handgun as much as I can. Where's my... It's there, isn't it? R2. Yeah. Okay. Oh! Ink ribbon. What was that, in somebody's pocket or something? There's nothing in the pockets. Well, there isn't now. This poor guy must have been attacked in his sleep. His body is covered in slime. The rain is beating fiercely against the window. You wonder how long it will last. Mm-hmm. Let's try 201 then. Ah, save room. Lots of ink ribbons already. Oh, an herb I can't quite take yet. Investigation orders. Stained with blood, some sections are illegible. "8 miles north of Raccoon City in the Arklay Mountains lies our company's management training facility. It was shut down years ago. Now we're conducting a preliminary study into the reopening of the facilities. First investigation is on site and opening investigation. I want your aim to provide support." The following orders are can first investigation. The rest is torn and unreadable. Get up as up on as it's up as up. Is this on? Exit. Sorry, silly bugger. Oh dear. Right. Well, I'm going to do the sensible thing and try and remember what my item thing is. I'm going to leave the ink ribbon in the room with the typewriter. That makes sense. Take the herb. Herb. Did I get you, Jamie, with my microphone antics? Tee-hee. That's locked and can't be opened. The door reads conductor's office. Okay. There's a card reader here. Looks like the door will open if you have the right card. Yeah, I got you. This train employee's corpse has been brutally torn apart. He's holding something. But I can't carry it because I got too much stuff. So, why don't I find the right button for the... Oh, this is going to get me. I swear it's going to get me. Right. I'm going to leave the machine gun ammo. And take the train key. Which key is it? This train key is like mansion key. Oh. In-game cutscene.
Billy. Lieutenant Cohen.
So, you seem to know me. Been fantasizing about me, have you?
You're the prisoner that was being transferred for execution. You were with those soldiers outside.
Oh, I see. You're with stars. Well, no offense, honey, but your kind doesn't seem to want me around. So, I'm afraid our little chat time is over.
Wait! You're under arrest.
No thanks, Dollface. I've already worn handcuffs.
I could shoot, you know. Edward! Are you alright? What happened?
It's worse than... We can't. You must be careful, Rebecca.
I do indeed have Snake with me. That is David Hayter doing the voice of Billy.
It's full of zombies and monsters.
Zombies and monsters.
Zombies and zonsters. Speaking of which, Colonel, we have a problem. I'm on a train. I'm surrounded by zombies. Oh, get off. Okay, that's even healing myself is like Okay, let's use that green herb. I'm fine. I'm fine. What I was going to do was examine this train key to see which train key it is. Dining car. Okay. So it's not the conductor's office one. Can't use it here. Edward, you were so happy until a few hours ago. Oh, he's holding something. Yes, his intestines probably. Take the handgun ammo. Yes. Might as well. Body has bite marks all over it. Unsurprisingly. He was savaged by Dombizogs. Have I got anything else? Oh, I'm going to hate this R2 being my menu thing for a couple of episodes, I think. Right, let's grab the machine gun ammunition that I left over here. Just so that hopefully I can drop everything in the central car together and put all unneeded ammo, you know, where you can stack it menu-wise. Do it that way. Hell with it. I'm going to use the Magnum. I love Infinite Magnum. I'm sorry. Well, I'm not even sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Just boom. I mean, that's just beautiful. You can't tell me that ain't just the best thing ever. What's that? Is there something flashing there? Or was it just twitching zombie? Just twitching zombie. Okay. And now the stairs there, but I think I want to go through here first.
This is Rebecca. Over.
That's Enrico.
Enrico! Hello! Can you read me? Please respond.
Rebecca, I can hear you. Now listen up. We've obtained detailed information on the fugitive from a document found in the wrecked wagon. Billy Cullen killed as many as 23 people. Over.
23 people.
23
Confirmed
people.
that he was institutionalized, so keep your guard up. Can you hear me, Rebecca? Over. Stay alert, Rebecca. You wouldn't think twice before killing you.
Enrico! Captain! Hello? Hello!
Sorry, just banning a couple of spam bots. There we go. Don't want to buy followers. I've told you bots before. It's not my jam. Handgun ammo, yes. Then, not that button because that's the map button. R2. I can leave that. Does the machine gun ammo stack, I wonder? Why can't I carry it? What? What did I... what? I didn't leave it. What did I do? Leave, yes. I am still equipped. Okay, what did I do last time I was in the menu screen? Oh, it must not stack because I couldn't carry it. Okay, so I'm going to leave that there. And in fact, I am going to leave the other one there too. Get down. Love it. Use the dining car key. Don't need it. Chuck it away. Hell yeah. Actually, you know, fun as the cheerleader costume is, I might have to go with the one that matches the previous playthrough, or do I? I would go for the classic. I'll probably change it again before the game's done. It's just... it's not too different from her 2002 one. It's just she's got the bandana thing. In the books it says it's her lucky bandana. I think there's some kind of story there. But they like to do that in the novels. Give everything a little bit of meaning. Like Jill's beret and stuff.
It's gonna be dangerous from here on in. Why don't we cooperate?
Cooperate with you?
Listen, little girl, if you haven't
No
noticed,
zebra
there's
suit,
some
Jamie.
pretty freaked out things on this train. And I, for one, want to get out of here. I don't think we stand a chance doing it alone.
You expect me to trust you, a wanted felon? I don't need your help. I can handle this on my own. And don't call me little girl.
All right, Miss Do-It-Yourself. What should I call you?
The name is Rebecca Chambers, but that's Officer Chambers to you.
Well then, Rebecca, why don't you go and try while I wait here?
He's such a butthead. Let me just... The audio for this seems really quiet compared to the previous game. I don't know if there's anything I can do about it. Oh. Well, I can adjust it, but it's up as high as it can go for the SFX and voices anyway, so hopefully I'm not too loud compared to the game for you. Let's give it a home theatre dynamic range, why not? Looks like an automatic door. There's no power now, so it won't open. Notice to supervisors. When closing the dining car, supervisors are asked to switch off the automatic doors after ensuring all staff have vacated the car. The main automatic door power switch is located on the roof of the fifth car. Wow, what a stupid place to put it. Inspections will take place when the train is garaged. After inspections are complete... Oh, I suppose, like, so not when it's running, like when it's in the garage, that's fine. After inspections are complete, use the ladder at the rear of the second floor of the dining car. Audio's good for you? Nice one, Jamie, thank you. Just seems a little quiet in my cans. I don't know whether I can turn it up or not. Oh, yeah. No, I didn't have it up all the way, so that is a little better. And obviously I don't have monitor on, so my own volume isn't coming through my ears. Well, it is, but not through my headphones, you know what I mean. Ladder, second floor, dining car. Umbrella Corps. Maintenance department. If you notice that notice, you'll notice it's not worth noticing. Okay. The counter is littered with slips of paper listing customers' orders. It's locked from the other side. I have to find another way to get in there. What's this place look like on the map? Long, small room. Looks like maybe a ladder at the end of some description then. Let's go that way. It's been a while since I played this, but I know it quite well. Just taking a bandana off for this cutscene. Who's the old dude?
Excuse me, sir. Sir.
Well, that's no way to get ahead in business. He appears to be made of goo. Bleh. It's my first leech zombie. Shoot him to bits. This is unavoidable. Has to happen. Billy manages to discombobulate them. Little John Woo slow motion diving sideways. I'm surprised there aren't doves flying from somewhere. Just leeches.
Are you okay?
So early 2000s. Yeah, Castrato in a dressing gown controlling leeches with his songs. Like I said, really, really anime.
Who is that guy?
But it's canon, so what you do? Until they remake this, I suppose.
What's going on? Who's controlling the train?
Who knows?
Go and check out the first engine car. Listen, we gotta cooperate with each other from now on. You got that?
Well, I don't...
Clue in, girl. Or maybe you like being worm bait.
All right. But you just remember, I will shoot you if you try anything funny.
Fine. Now take these with you.
I don't need them. I've got infinite ammo, you doof.
If you find anything, give me a call. All right?
Alright. Alright. Okay, character switching. You can switch control between the two lead characters, Rebecca and Billy, and use their different abilities to progress through the game. The character you currently control is called the main character. The character you do not control is called the partner character. That makes sense. The partner character generally moves independently, but you can use the right stick to control them yourself. This becomes incredibly useful on higher difficulty playthroughs and at certain bits later on in this game where you just want to get them the hell out of the way of a boss so that you can just keep them moving behind you and keep shooting. Selecting partner on the status screen allows you to assign instructions to the character. Solo, both characters move independently. Team, partner follows the main character. Attack, partner attacks automatically. Idle, partner will not attack. You can also press the touchpad to switch between solo and team behaviour. Press triangle at the status screen to switch characters. Okay. You will need to switch characters in order to progress in certain situations. When your partner character is nearby, you can exchange items on the status screen. Choose the item from the main character's item box and select exchange. Rebecca has the following attributes. Can combine herb-related items. Weak defense, can use a mixing set to combine chemicals. Billy cannot combine herbs. Strong offense and can push many large objects. If the partner character is attacked, both the main character and partner characters will die if they take too much damage. You should always keep an eye on their condition. A partner being attacked in a different room will call for help over the radio. If your partner does call, go to help as quickly as possible. Some puzzles cannot be solved by only one character. When you're stuck, try and see if using your partner will help. And I imagine maybe this is close to what they would have done for a single-player version with two characters of the first Resident Evil, if it was going to be Chris and Jill together, maybe? I don't know. Who knows? Okay, so...
I'll go.
I'll go. Okay. Push it real good. Ooh, baby, baby. There's a ladder here. Seems to lead up to the roof. Climb up the ladder. No, because he didn't say to do that, did he? Let's go check things out. You coming
Follow
too?
me.
Okay.
Okay. Right, let's have a look then. So, switch to him. He has got a submachine gun. He has got a handgun. He's got a knife. And some ammo, but he's got infinite ammo, so we don't need it. So, that. Exchange. Give them all to her so she can ditch them. Let's leave the knife, because I don't think we'll need it. I'm going to leave the submachine gun, because I think that's kind of fair. I don't want him to have like too much stuff. And he does have the lighter, so like Chris, he's got the lighter as default. And if you want to switch on the fly, L2, and then I'm Rebecca, running her around. If I want to run him around, that's the right analog stick, left analog stick, both together. I know, it's really weird. When I first played this, I didn't clock that it was Snake, because the voice is slightly different, but it is very definitely him. And it'd been a while since I'd played Metal Gear at this point when this came out. So yes, screenwriter and voice actor David Hayter, everybody. Oh yeah, no power. Got to get power to that somehow. Where did he say we were checking out? We were checking out the... Can't remember what we're doing. So that was all locked. So we need to go to that bit with the stairs and go upstairs, I guess. Stairs. Yeah. Yeah. Go through to that car. Go up the stairs of that bit that I didn't explore before. Bust some heads. Take the handgun ammo. And leave the handgun ammo. Oh, actually, is he set to attack or not? Oh, yeah. No.
Follow me.
Yeah.
Hello. Follow me. Okay.
How do I... Oh, there we go. L1. How do I... Billy, get to the chopper. Partner. He's set to attack. And team. Cool, so he will attack if we're in trouble. Because we don't need to worry about ammo. I don't mind him firing at things willy-nilly. It's all good. He's got plenty of ammo. Still got really tickly nose. Yeah. Probably got the T-virus. So I want to go up there. I just want to see if there's anybody in here. Okay. I'm liking this one-hit kill business. Ooh, through the window you see a broken ladder. It's of no use right now. But soon, my friends, soon. You would never climb stairs that easily on a moving train like that. Take the grenade. Yes. They look like some kind of eggs. A puddle of slime has formed around them, and I can't get through them. It is blocked, so maybe I do have to go on the roof straight away. See, like I said, it's been a long time since I played this. Yeah, I didn't get a key card or anything, so it's got to be, yeah, it's got to be the roof. That's the only place I haven't been. And I'm going to play, by the way, as Rebecca wherever I can, because I kind of feel like it's her story. Billy doesn't have that much of an impact on the Resident Evil univoice after this. So... climb up the ladder. No snakes this time though, hopefully. I remember the first time I saw this, I was like, wow, this is cool. You really don't see this sort of stuff on a Resident Evil game, or you didn't up to this point. It was all kind of new and exciting. I love the way they're crouching against the wind as well. It's cool. Like a hole there. Gaping hole in the roof. It's too dangerous to get any closer.
I'll just over there.
Be Billy for a second. If I can get past Rebecca without pushing her off the train. Okay, everybody come back this way. Everybody come back this way. Come on. Come on. Oh dear. Hilarious dual analog stick antics. Okay, what's this? Power cable's been disconnected. Reconnect it? Yes, that's the switch they were talking about on the roof in the notes. I should have paid attention. Okay, well that door's unlocked. Whoa! Those pesky leeches. Why, yada. Handgun ammo and the green herb. Is there anything else in here? What's that? A key of some description. Something stuck in the keyhole. It's preventing the doorknob from turning. Could probably get out if you had something sharp. And no, the assault knife doesn't work. It won't fit in the keyhole. Everybody tried that when they first played this game. If you got your combat knife on you, no dice. You need something thin and pointy. So, let's check out this. Service lift. Stop to the first floor. Let's call it up. They use this mechanic a couple of times in this game. It's a good little puzzle mechanic. It's all good. Somebody's trapped in a place or can't get to the partner, and you put an item that they need that you've got, like a train key, for example, in your lift. You hit that button, and then you just... Rebecca is only a heartbeat away, but she has got to go all the way back to the end of this train car. At which point she'll be absolutely piddling wet through. Bless her. I like the little splashes when she puts her feet down as well. There's lots of nice little bits of attention to detail in this game. Which again, to say that it is like 20 years old now, still looks good. Obviously they've spruced it up, textures-wise, you know, and resolution-wise, but the core game itself is still just what it was. I wonder if he says anything when you check the door. No, he doesn't. It's locked from the other side. Yeah, we know. We know. Okay. An industrial-sized fridge. Okay. There's an access panel. You need some kind of tool to open it. That's locked from the other side. Counter is laden with various types of food. Nothing of use. That automatic door always makes me jump every time I go past it without fail. There's an item here. Take it. Take it. Take the train key. Yes. This has got to be the conductor's office key, because that's the only one that I can think of that we haven't opened, doors-wise. Conductor room, yes. And I'm actually just going to be a little bit cheeky and call the lift. Place an item. Yep. Switch back to Rebecca. Take the 9mm parabellum rounds. so that I can unite them with their brethren in the main car. Just means there's fewer little dots all over your map when you do that with the ammo. It makes it less annoying to see what the hell's going on. Remember your buttons. I keep forgetting. 120. Leave. Yes. I just like the idea of like a tiny little, you know, petite little 18-year-old with a massive magnum tearing up a train car full of zombies. She does kick ass. Conductor was this way, I guess. Left in those rooms. Oh yeah, ink ribbons in the save room. Should I save yet? I don't think so. I'm probably going to really regret that. Oh, poor Edward. Ah, the conductor's key. Let's ditch that then. Ooh, lovely. Take the red herb, yes. Combine with green herb for a full heal. Let's take that green herb as well. Briefcase, yes. What's in the briefcase? It appears to be locked. There are two holes that look as if they fit some kind of round object. Yeah. Okay. I'm actually going to leave my 9mm for now. I've got my Magnum, I don't need another pistol right now. Documents pertaining to train operations, that would make sense. They're scattered all over the desk and floor. As well they might be. Oh, is this a map? Yes. So now there's two cars. We haven't checked out the main engine car and the rear car. And then there's a large room on the second floor that we haven't been to. And a bit on the roof that we haven't been to as well. Just above where it now... Yeah, that was that grey room in that middle car there. That was where we couldn't get in because of the leech blockage on that floor. So keep an eye out for going back to that area. Remember to go in that room. What's this button do? There's a switch here. Flip it. Flip it. Hey, when a problem comes along, you must flip it. Whoosh, flip it good. Climb up the ladder. Why not? Why not? Was there something sparkling on the end there? No, glasses and bottles scattered all over the counter. What a mess. Fresh English with... It's been erased. Special steak. Something, something, something. Not sure what that says. Today's specials. Mediterranean style shrimp. Carpaccio roast chicken. That's not what that says at all. It doesn't say anything about... roast chicken? A load of rubbish. The party's over. This picture looks like a continuation of the first. The partygoers are saying goodbye. What's the first one? Hey, not that one. Join the party. The picture shows a group of people having a wild party. Okay. Don't think I've ever looked at that before. Oh, what's going on? Well, that sounds like a boss. If you were to ask me, which you didn't, but it's my stream, so... Is there anything else to pick up in this room? No, there's not. Or is there? No. It's grey. Is that picky-uppy or not picky-uppy? I don't remember. Let's just check these tables just in case. Make sure there's nothing I'm missing. No, I don't think so. Nothing on the counter. Nope. I think it's just blue because I'm in it. Oh, what's this? An ice pick. Can't use it as a weapon, but the trolley's still loaded with plates and bottles. It must have been in use recently. Something evil this way comes, you are not kidding. Welcome to the Ecliptic Salon. Please join us for a moment of relaxation. And leeches. You got any leeches for this? That's an old advert callback there. Okay, I can't carry stuff. But there is a room. Let's see what's in this room. Ooh, a first aid spray. Lovely. Some ammo on the floor. Ooh, big old shotty. Some inky ribs. Now, do these show up on my map when I've only seen them and haven't... No, they don't. Unless I look at them and don't take them, they won't show up on my map. So, I shall look at the first aid spray. So it shines differently, I think, when you've looked at it. So let's... I don't need ammo. I will take a look at the ink ribbon. I will take a look. Oh, that takes up 2 spaces, the shotgun. Of course, not like the first Resident Evil. Ice pick could so be used as a weapon. Well, yeah, you know, you'd think that they would allow you to use it as like a stabby melee weapon. If they should have put in an animation for it, would have been kind of cool to use it instead of your combat knife, just for a bit of different head stickage. Would have been. I mean, against zombies, ice pick straight through the skull. That's what you want. Not taking that shotgun because I can't carry it, but perhaps Billy can make use of it. Can't seem to open that wardrobe. Nothing there then. Painting depicts a vast windswept plain. I was just trying to open the door, but you know, if you want to check out the artwork, that's fine. So I can't really do anything there yet. Yet, I stress. So I guess I'm going back through here and suffering the consequences of that squealy noise from earlier. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Make it recoil a bit. Aim down at his face. Doesn't take much with the Magnum to take him out. That's good. Your best option for that, when you first play through, is the hunting gun, because that packs a hell of a punch. and you've just got to like run straight up to him, aim down, shoot him in the face because his head carapace is the weak point. But it is quite hard. You can get pushed right against that wall and thwacked with his sting and knocked flying. Ooh. Oh, look, something fell down from the roof. So I guess I'm going to have to... I'm going to leave that herb so that I can take the panel opener. A gaping hole in the ceiling, you don't say. So I guess you never get to go up to that bit of ceiling because that's just where the scorpion was. Or do you? Doesn't look like there's a way. There is a hookshot thing there. Sorry, giving things away there, but yeah, there's still a couple of places I haven't been, so maybe you do get to go to that bit of roof. I forget. Let's get back to Billy. Now that we've got an ice pick and a panel opening tool. What are you calling a tool? That's the card reader, so we're going this way. Hi, welcome to the stream, Dark Illusion. Are these old Resident Evil games worth playing? Yes, they are. I think they're really good fun. You may take a little to adjust to the old, slightly tanky controls. They did for the HD remasters. These ones, they have added the analog support, so that although you are still beholden to whatever camera angle you're running at, you can at least run around with the analog stick rather than just having to do the forward, backward, rotate on the spot. That's your D-pad movement. That's up, down, and left and right. Whereas up and down and left and right with the analog stick are relative to the screen. So it's a lot easier to control them. And kind of closer to what modern games tend to do. It's a good halfway point between the old tank controls and the newer games. Speaking of Resident Evil fans, it was just revealed the other day that they're going to add a third-person mode to Resident Evil Village, so I might have to play that through again when we get to like the 8th game in the series of Twitches, because by October I think they're going to have, I don't know whether it will be DLC, that or a patch. There is going to be like another mode added and an extra character for mercenaries as well. So by the time we get to later on this year, when we've done all the way through to Resident Evil 7 again, might be time to replay 8 with the new stuff. So stay tuned. We'll be doing that. But yeah, I really love the old Resident Evil games. The one that I just finished this morning, the remake of Resident Evil 1, is still way up there for me. I think remake 1, 4, and 7 are probably my top 3, and honourable mention for Resident Evil 6, because as you'll see when we get to it, even though everybody hates it and reviles it for being like a stupid schlocky action thing rather than survival horror, it's really good fun. So yeah, I can't wait to get through and play that again. Hopefully be doing that co-op with Jamie. If we can arrange that, that'd be awesome. Big fun, Resident Evil 6. Oh, Dark Illusion, you love Resident Evil 6. Excellent. That's really... Because like it gets slated a lot. I've got to say, when I first got Resident Evil 6 back on PlayStation 3, when I first played it, I didn't like it. It annoyed me. I thought it had gone too far away from what Resident Evil 4 and even 5 were. But when I actually accepted it for what it was, that kind of just gung-ho, gun-fu, getting your melee skills so that you can beat the crap out of sort of Serbian-speaking... they're not Majini in it. What are they? What do they call them? I can't remember what they call the bad guys in 6. Well, the guys in the masks anyway, like the guys with the machetes and stuff who mutate whatever body part you hit them. It's just such good fun. And especially in co-op. You need co-op, especially for the higher difficulties. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting to that again. Sweet. Where am I going? Yes, I'm going to see our Billy in the other train car. Don't forget about him. He was sat there tapping his gun on his hip. Like, where the heck's she gone? Can't believe she'd leave me up here. Is she going to leave me to die? This game is, of course, a primo? Yeah, primo. A primo excuse for me to bust out my Solid Snake impression. I bust out my Solid Snake whenever I can. Hey! Moving on. So yes, let's... I'll send the ice pick up to Billy, because I think he has to use it from his side, because that's where the blockage is. If he's got a blockage, we'll sort it out for him. With an ice pick? Could be painful. Place an item here. Yeah, I don't know whether it's just pure nostalgia that has me enjoying the older Resident Evil games, but I genuinely do love them. Here we go. You've played Resi 2 and 3 Remake, 5, 6, 7 and Village. Cool. I've not actually played the remake of 3. I'm going to be doing that in this sequence of games. I'm going to do, obviously, Resident Evil 2 Remake next. I didn't like Resident Evil 2 Remake that much. It's a controversial opinion, which I'll expand upon when we get to playing it, but it didn't thrill me, and that was why I didn't buy or play Resident Evil 3, but it was recently on sale, so I thought while I'm doing the series, I will get it. The original Resident Evil 3 on PS1 is one of my favourite eras, one of my favourite games of that era. I loved it. I've replayed it many times. Take the ice pick. Take ice pick. Use ice pick. Can I use it from this side? Are you going to let me? No, because circle isn't that. It's R2. Pokey, pokey, poke, poke, poke. The doorknob is unstuck, so I can go through. Lovely. And rejoin Ms. Chambers. Oh. Oh. Hey, get off. Wish I'd kept my machine gun now. Is he dead? He's not. What is change aim on this then? Because that wasn't it. Bear with me a second while I check the controls for this thing again. Options. Controls. Change target. It said R1. Huh. Well, that's what I was pressing. It wasn't doing it. Hey ho. I'm not dead, so it's all good.
Let's regroup.
Okay.
While we're regrouping, I'll switch back to Rebecca. I should probably take him to go and get the shotgun, but I can do that in a minute. I want to use the thingy opener. You think you do actually have the HD Resident Evil 0 and 1 through PS Plus, but just didn't know how good they would be when you've only played the modern Resident Evil games. I would definitely say give them a go. I mean, if you've even remotely enjoyed bits of this video today, then give them a blast, because they are surprisingly fun. Don't be afraid to play it through on an easier difficulty until you get used to the control scheme. I would say that, because Resident Evil 1 Remake particularly can be quite unforgiving on damage. Worth playing through as Jill the first time you play it as well, purely because although she has slightly weaker health than Chris, she can carry more items and she gets the lockpick, so it does you a few favours if you're a newer player. Plus, I love the stuff with Barry. It's awesome, and I do feel like it's a shame that I didn't play the Jill playthrough for Twitch, and I probably will at some point, because Barry is awesome. Have you played Resident Evil the Revelations? The first Revelations that they did was originally for the DS, I think. But the Revelations 2, they're both available on current gen, for PS4 certainly. But Revelations 2 is an awful lot of fun, and the raid mode that you unlock from that is really good. Just a bit of action fest for like dipping into and out of, for a good bit of shooty fun. And they actually use some of the stages from the Mercenaries and from the levels of Resident Evil 6 for that. So if you've not played Revelations 2, I can highly recommend it. It's very good fun. It's a shame that that's not multiplayer. You can multiplayer it, but what you've got to do is do share play and play with split screen. So it's not impossible, but it's not set up to be like two-player online, which is a shame, because it totally uses the Resident Evil 6 engine, you can see. You have played Operation Raccoon City. That gets a lot of flack, but I quite enjoyed that back in the day. I wish that I could play that on the PS4. I think you can only play it on PS3 unless you've got PS Now, and I don't know how that would be for streaming it. But I quite enjoyed that. Once you got your various characters leveled up a little bit, it was good fun for kind of seeing how they interacted with various bits of, like, around about Resident Evil 2 and 3 timeline. Yeah, that was pretty cool. I liked the idea that they were another sort of part of the squad that Hunk and his guys who were taking out Birkin were to do with. Let's use the hook. Let's let him off the hook. So, right. Before I do anything else, I think we are going to take Billy to get those weapons. You come in, Billy. Come on. I'll wait to me. Come by. Squiddly diddly doo. Uh-oh. I mean, not that I particularly need Billy, other than to be my pack horse. He's going to be my mule for this game. He can carry all the crap I don't want to. But once he's got that shotgun, I might... Oh, can we... Oh. Well spotted. He's a good spotter, I'll give him that. Yeah, go up here, don't we? Because this is where the Scorpion was. Yes, once he's got that shotgun, I might get him to ditch his 9mm, because, quite frankly... Oh, no, not up here. No, I've gone the wrong way. I've gone the wrong way. How did I get up to where the thingy was, then? Was there... Oh, damn it. I don't know. I'm thoroughly confused already. And the fact that everything's just an oblong doesn't help. Oh, yeah. Go up to that office and go up the ladder, don't you? Fool, you fool! Now, I haven't had it in this playthrough, but... Quiet, you. Haven't had it in this playthrough, but... I'm sure there's a bit where you're wandering to and fro, and Edward's corpse comes to get you, and Rebecca gets kind of upset about it. He's still there right now, though, so maybe it's when we come back down from here. I don't know. Did I leave? Oh, yeah, I just left my 9mm here. So, perhaps... Get Wooly to leave his as well. Leave the handgun. Because you ain't gonna need it. We're getting you an elephant gun, son. Right, let's switch over to him so he can carry all the crap. Yes. Not doing too bad for time. Probably got another half hour or so before I call it a day on this one. The leeches are all still there. I really want to clear this corridor. Right, Billy, take the first aid spray. Billy also take a shotgun. Billy take an ink ribbon. Those are the most important things. Let's have you equipped. He's carrying all he can. Rebecca has still got space. That's good. That's as it should be. Switch back to our gal with the magnum. I know in theory you should really use Billy as much as you can, because he's got a larger health pool and takes less damage, but I've got Magnum. What am I afraid of? Not a lot. The only thing with the infinite ammo on this game is that it doesn't carry across difficulties. You can't, when you choose to reload your save, you can't choose a higher difficulty and use your infinite ammo, so you got to complete it on hard mode to get infinite weapons on hard mode. Oh, the loading screens are they become less annoying the more you. I mean, especially on the current gen, it loads a lot faster than it used to back on, say, the GameCube or the PlayStation 1. The loading screens were obviously there for a reason. They're there probably more for nostalgia than anything. I think there are, like on the PC versions, there are patches that you can have where you just go flip and you're in the next room. It doesn't do the door opening animation, but I quite like it for the kind of the suspense, what's coming behind the next door kind of thing. So you don't even register it after a point. It's just part and parcel of the Resident Evil experience in the earlier games. And it also kind of having an individual kind of type of door for each room almost kind of helps you realise where you are on the map, because you think, oh, it was that room with the red door, it was that room with that opened with handles like that and both doors swung open. It sort of helps the locations register in your head a bit. It certainly does for me anyway. I've got a bit of quite a visual brain. Now then, this was the save room, wasn't it? I wonder if I should actually affect a bit of a save. Boo-doo-doo, blim, blim. Bit of good save room music never goes amiss. Billy, take the ink ribbons. I'll let him do a save then, because he's carrying the inkies. Recording data. Shoo-doo-doo, blim, bloom. Oh, normal. I'm gonna save here. Yes. So colour-wise, I think blue is easy. I think I was doing that for speedrun. White is normal. Pink is Wesker mode, which is a bit of fun that they add when you finish the game. And red, obviously, is the hard difficulty. It's good that they colour code your saves, because otherwise I would never remember what difficulty was what. One more bit of chocky. Right, I remember what I'm doing now. At least I think I do. Need a card key for that lock. Sorry for talking with my salted caramel mouthful there. Oh man, my eyes are... It's got to be hay fever because my eyes are itchy as well. Keep hearing his handcuffs jingling. Right, so we will be going through this little crawl space. Crawling through the ducts. What do you think I am? Some kind of infiltration operative? Billy, you are set to attack, you know. You can shoot at the baddies. Billy. Huh? Is he set to attack though? Is he? Let me check that, because he seems pretty goddamn idle to me. Use equipped weapon. Idle. Attack. Idle. Attack. Attack! Very odd. I do hope it's not going to be a playthrough where he's just going to stand there like a... Oh, now. These... I'm not going to take it. But that... Oh, I am going to take that though. Hello. Hello, first aid spray. Yes, please. Yeah, the gas tank. You find empty wine bottles in this game, and obviously when you don't have infinite ammo, you only get a couple of Molotovs at a time, and they are sort of spread out throughout the game. And there's one particular kind of enemy that they are super useful for. So gas tanks and empty bottles you wind up combining to make your very own firebombs. What's that sparkling there? A strange odour lingers around the cage. Yes, but what about the sparkly thing? Take the gold ring? Yeah. Take the calling bird, take 3 French hens, take 2 turtle doves, and take the partridge in the pear tree. So that is a circular thing to combine with the briefcase. See how the gold thing has fit inside that first indentation there. Okay. So there must be a second one of those around somewhere. Probably a silver one, I would have said. Smelly cage, we get it. Doggies, smelly. Yes, yes. Oh, that just opens. Don't need to do anything special for that. Lovely. Uh-huh. It's the release lever. Pull it. Yeah. What does that do then? Release the train car, we just get left behind. Game over. Uh-huh. So, put you over there. Wait, who's got space? Who's got space? Who's got how much space is the question. Billy. Swap them around. T. Let's leave that and leave that. Just in case. So a hookshot is attached to the wall. To use, pull the lever and release the lock. So there's a part of the mechanic whereby Rebecca has to pull the release lever, and then you've got to quickly switch to Billy and grab the hookshot. Yes. Hookshot Operator's Manual. This device should only be used when inspecting difficult-to-access car roofs or when connecting special trains. Return to its proper location after use. Instructions. There is a ladder outside the small window by the first floor section door of the third carriage. Fire the device so that it hooks high onto the ladder. Using the winch to climb, after securing the hook, use the winch to lift yourself up. This grappling hook can only lift one person at a time. Be aware that the unit may be damaged if lifting more than 80 kilograms. Okay. And it snaps shut again. So, yes, it does take up 2 spaces. I was correct. But then I guess Billy is going to be the one going on the roof. Oh, I forgot we weren't on partner action. You really should be following.
Let's go.
Okay.
Okay. Door is now unlocked. That makes things a bit easier. No more crawling through ducts. I feel like I'm on Shadow Moses Island. Hey, that tastes pretty good. You don't scare me, Mr. Zombie in a fridge. And look, empty bottle. Not going to take it. But that would have been useful for making Molotovs if I didn't already have infinite Molotovs. Maybe I should make some and give them to Billy. Maybe. Maybe later. My last piece of chocolate. Means we must be getting near the end of the stream. Oh, there we are. Okay. Through the window you see a broken ladder. It's of no use right now. Dogs are only smelly when wet. Also when dead and infected with a virus. And also when they fart. So, dogs are just generally smelly. Okay, so let's use the hook shot. And it doesn't go away when used. It's one of these things that you can use multiple times. Hoist himself up. Aha. Let's drop down into... Is there anything else up here? I don't feel like there is, because he can't go past that hole anyway, so let's drop through here. A passenger cabin below the crack. Sounds painful. Jump down through the crack. Hey dude, what's the crack? That didn't seem very punchy. Aim high. Picture of a mother holding a baby. No, the thing at your feet, you doofus. It looks like just like a combat knife anyway, I think. Which I can't carry, so it's fine. Yeah. There is a jewellery box which I can't carry, but when you open the door, a cutscene ensues. So all those leeches that were blocking the proceedings are gonna hatch out. Great. Right. I should probably be Rebecca and come up to him now then. Now, these leeches are a pain in the butt. If they get attached to you, they can drain your health, so you just want to, before they can even get on you, because they come through into the next room with you, if you've got one on you, and you have to shake it off. You just need to get past them as quickly as possible. Feel free to throw a Molotov in their general direction, but do be aware that you can probably burn yourself with that. Has Rebecca got any spaces? Yes, she has. Marvellous. Take the jewellery box. Let's check it out. Looks like a case for holding jewellery. Yes. Look, it's got one of them rings in it. A silver ring. Which has like... oh, what's that? Birds of some description facing each other? Finely crafted silver ring. Okay. Combine that with the briefcase. And we can examine it. It's unlocked now, yes. What's in there then? Okay, Taylor, shake it off. There is something inside. It is a blue keycard. Code, express station. Name, Jimmy Lewis. Ah, he looks like the conductor that we killed. Number 004 2913 2002. Oh, that's the year. Cool, so you go whoop to open. Yep. Cool. Cool. Thanks, Jamie. I've got that on the brain now. Oh, don't pick a drink up when you're just about to run through a corridor full of leeches. Where am I going? I'm just going straight down the stairs, I guess. Yes, let's do that. Oh no! Oh God, is Billy not following me because it's not on partner mechanic? Damn it! Better switch to him then, so he doesn't get all leeched up. Oh no, he's still in there. He's fine. That's the one thing I always forget about this, is that they don't automatically partner up again when they get in the same room. I think they probably should, but it probably would have been difficult to implement.
Come on.
Roger.
No, it's Billy, but thanks. Yeah, sorry for suggesting that particular earworm. Oh, that's the last of the Dr. Pepper. I must be getting really close to the end of the stream now, so we want to go that away and go to the main car. Don't go up the stairs, off we go. So we don't get that that upsetting moment where she has to off her former teammate. It just hasn't happened this time around, probably because of where I've gone and when. He's still there, he's still very dead. Getting used to the R2 being the menu. Yeah, it doesn't take much for me to get a song in my head either. Never does. You won't be needing this card anymore. Toss it.
This is Delta Team. This is Delta Team. We have gained control of the train. Over.
Understood.
This does not make any sense. How was the T-virus leaked? And why did it contaminate both the lab and the mansion, as well as a train almost 3 miles away?
That's irrelevant. We must make sure no knowledge of this gets out. Destroy the train. Completely. How far away are you from the nearest branch line?
About 10 minutes to...
Huh?
What happened?
Yep. You won't get to play as them in Operation Raccoon City then, will you? So yeah, that's another good reason for not playing this before Resident Evil 1, if you are unfamiliar with the sort of lore of the series. You don't want to see Wesker and Birkin together being baddies, because you don't find out Wesker's a baddie until you've finished sort of Resident Evil 1. Or unless you've played, like, you know, Resident Evil 4 or 5. Those poor schlubs. Never had a chance. Machine gun ammo. No, I don't need it. The engine chamber is badly damaged. There's no way to fix it. But the Rebecca Chambers is not badly damaged. She's fine. Uh-oh, set piece.
The train will either derail or crash. I gotta stop this thing.
Brake operation manual. Using the brake control, the following 3 steps are necessary to operate the brakes. Step 1, activating the controls. Brake controls are located in the following locations. First car driver's compartment. Rear deck of the 5th car. To activate the system, you must insert the magnetic card into the device in the 5th car. This will supply power to both sets of controls. This seems unnecessary for just stopping a train from crashing. You should just be able to pull an emergency cord. Step 2, enter rear deck code. Enter the code for the rear deck unit to release the lock. After this, the driver's compartment code can be entered. Step 3, enter driver's compartment code. Enter the code for the driver's compartment unit to remove the lock. Upon completion of these 3 steps, the manual brakes can be used. Okay. Who will stay behind? I think Billy will stay behind. That would make sense to me. But what you do have to remember...
I'll go over to the back deck and manipulate the control panel for the brake. You stay here and apply the brake when ready.
Okay. Rebecca!
Huh?
Don't screw up, okay?
I won't.
Although you might, because you were headed for the door and you haven't picked up the electronic keycard yet. Take the magnetic card, yes. Never mind anything else. Let's just get going, because we are on a timer. Wow, this music is so reminiscent of the Resident Evil 2 sort of everything's about to go off, kind of the original Resident Evil 2 music, when everything's kicking off towards the end. I'll be prepared to get pounced. Oh, somebody's body's gone. Oh, thank God for Infinite Magnum, that's all I have to say. I've earned it, so I'm damn well going to use it. I love it. I love it so much. I mean, it gives you plenty of time, really. Even on a normal playthrough to knock down some zombies and get framing. This is where you get that little scene. If you come back as Billy, you don't get this, obviously.
Edward! No.
At least it's not on the clock.
Stop! Don't come any closer!
Sorry, Edward. It was for the best. Poor guy. Bravo team, they just can't catch a break. Speaking of catching the brakes, better catch the brakes. The fright car. Oh no, freight car, sorry. Shut the door after you. Yes, card reader. This one here. Let's just quickly grab that. Oh, can't pick anything up. Train's out of control. Busy. There's a hand-operated brick here. You'll need a magnetic card to operate it. Yes, I've got it. Just use it. It's not circle to get your menu. It's this. Use. R2 being the menu. Damn it. There we go. So I need to make... You can use this to operate the brake. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's just go 3 and 4 to make 67. Why not? That was easy enough.
Rebecca, I have engaged the control device for the brake. Over.
Roger. I'll put the brake on now.
Okay. Oh, his is broken. So, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 32, 34, 35, 36. Why not? There's several ways you could have done that, but that's just what worked in my head at this time. Well, it's a good job we managed to pull the brakes, huh? Who knows what would have happened otherwise? No, why it's going so fast? We pulled the brakes, it should be slowing down. Well, hope we all held on to something. Rebecca was outside when this happened, remember? I mean, maybe she went inside the other car and shut herself in the freezer or something. I don't know.
Rebecca!
I'm here.
Are you all right? Hey, you managed to stop the train.
Yes, we managed.
We have to find a way out.
Yeah, a little bit like Rebecca, really, who has not really been around since 1 or 0. Billy has never appeared in any other Resident Evil titles. Kind of like Sheva from 5 has never been back. They seem to be like one-shot characters, which is a shame, really, because I don't know. In my head, I was just thinking that whole Solid Snake connection, and the fact that Wesker tends to be your quintessential blonde villain. I kind of have it in my head canon that he's like a clone of Wesker. And he's like the failed clone, and Wesker's like the supposedly perfect one. A bit like Solid and Liquid. That would be kind of cool. But yeah, after this game, you just don't see him again. Does he die at the end of this? Does he sacrifice himself to save Rebecca? Who knows? But we shall see how things go at the end. Does he die? Does he survive? Why isn't he in the other Resident Evil games? Okay, do we have room for... Oh, Rebecca can pick up a couple of bits, can't she? Billy is pretty full, but he does have the hook shot, so that's kind of important to bring with us. So, Rebecca, you... Sweetie Pop. Find the first aid spray, because I would take that with us for sure. Hello, 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 hello. First aid spray right at your feet. There you go. There you go. Take that. Is there anything else? What else? Let's check the map, because that's a good way of checking what's in your room. So we've got 2 knives, 2 pistols, a submachine gun, a rocket launcher, a bunch of ammo. I don't really think I want to take any of that with me, if I'm honest with you, because I think we're all kitted out for the best. Let's check round here and see. There's nothing else strewn around that I particularly want. I maybe should take 1 combat knife in case there's anything that requires a combat knife. You know, like there was the webbing in the first one. I'm going to get Rebecca to take that with us, even if we just drop it near a save point. Has Billy got the ink ribbons? No. Okay. In which case I am going to leave the knife. And I'm going to find the ink ribbons. Where are the ink ribbons? Have they evaporated? They weren't on the map, were they? What? What's going on with my item list? Weapons. Where are my ink ribbons? What happened to them? The game's killed my ink ribbons. Rude. Abso-bloody-lutely rude. Alright, well I will take the knife then, just in case. And I'm hoping we find some bloody ink ribbons then, given that I've just lost about, what, 11 of them or whatever. Naughty Resident Evil. This sewage water gives off a stench so bad it makes your eyes water. I bet it does. Ugh. Yeah, they always kind of make out like running through a sewer is just dead easy. It would be horrible. You'd be vomiting. Danger, authorised personnel only. Yeah, you're going to get like listeria and hepatitis B and all sorts of crap from that. Blech. Climb up the ladder. Don't see why not. Rebecca came up first, but whatever. Oh.
The Umbrella Research Center?
At first I was like, how does he know that? And then I saw it written on the floor. Man, these cinematics really need a touch-up. They should patch that in, really. Because it doesn't look as nice as the rest of the game.
Dr. James Marcus.
Leech guy.
Who on earth are those people?
She's just a rookie, a member of STARS.
What
I
about
like to watch her in her basketball
I'm
gear.
unfamiliar with him.
Attention. This is Dr. Marcus. Please be silent as we reflect upon our company motto.
What's the motto?
Breeds discipline. Discipline breeds unity.
Nothing. What's the motto with you?
Unity breeds power. Power is life.
Who are you?
It was I who scattered the T-virus in the mansion. Needless to say, I contaminated the train, too.
What?
Revenge. On Umbrella.
Alright, Pavarotti. Pavarotti's a tenor, this guy's clearly a soprano.
Dr. Marcus?
10 years ago, Dr. Marcus was murdered by Umbrella. You helped them, didn't you?
Love that little brow crease on Wesker. It's just so subtle, but very cool. Okay, well, they clearly didn't see any of that. They just heard the announcement of discipline breeds obedience, leads to anger, hate leads to suffering, or whatever it is that's the motto of this place. Oh, come on, what we got? Oh, yeah, we got herbs. They're multiplying, and I'm losing control. That looks like machine gun ammo, which I can't carry right now. Anyway, I don't mind. It's all good. I am going to leave the knife here because it's near the typewriter. I'm going to leave the first aid sprays here. And let's... Well, how do I... change. Presto changeo. I'm going to leave the hook shot here for now. He can carry a couple of herbs. She can carry a couple of herbs. It's all good. Oh yeah, I see an ink ribbon. Nice. Let's take that. Let's take that. And because Rebecca has got the skills to pay the bills, we will combine them into a full heals. Take the ink ribbon. How many did we get? 3. That'll do me for now. So this one is sort of the prequel to all Resident Evil games. It is, yeah. There are some events, obviously, that come before this timeline-wise, as you'll have seen in Resident Evil 5. There are allusions to things, and also in Village, things that come before all of this. But this is kind of the, yeah, it is the prequel to 1, 2, 3 onwards. And it's good. It gives a good adventure, a good bit of lore, a good bit of setup as to how even the mansion connects to Raccoon City and this training center, and you'll see locations in this later on that kind of give you an idea of how it all fit together back in the PlayStation 1 era, certainly. Not necessarily the remakes, because they've taken certain things out of like 2 and 3. There are areas missing from there, or there are areas that have been changed. But when you play, if you go back and play the old PS1, 1, 2 and 3, which I highly recommend you do, if you get a chance to play them on, if you've got a PS3, they were really cheap to download the PS1 versions of. You can play them on there, or the PS Vita. You can play them on there. They look really good on the Vita, actually, because the small, tight little screen makes it look cracking. The old PS1 ones are brilliant, and these, because they directly follow on from that era, sort of release-wise. The locations in certain locations in 2 connect to 3, and in this connect to 1 and 2. Yeah, very, very cool. I'm going to do a save, because we haven't saved for a bit. Boop. Rebecca in the hall. And I think, because we're approaching 4 o'clock now, I am going to leave it there for this episode. Do tune in, hopefully next Wednesday. I should be playing some more of this. You will be able to bear witness to an event in Resident Evil gaming that was a little bit too spoopy for me when I was younger. I actually, this one particular event had me put down Resident Evil 0 and not go back to it for months, because it gave me the willies, quite frankly. So join me for that next time, when we will be continuing Resident Evil 0. In the meantime, this has been Predator Convoy, your Baldy with the Barry Burton beard. I hope you've enjoyed this. I certainly have. It's good to be getting back into the series again, right from the get-go. Oh, thanks, Dark Illusion. It's been good to have you along. I'll hopefully see you and Jamie next week, and bring a friend. Cool. That is it for this app. So, Predator Convoy, signing off.